It's 7:49. This is West Virginia Morning. I'm Chuck Anzelevich. Data centers are popping up across our region, and many of the proposals are meeting significant pushback.
Please do not let the greed of a few outweigh the well-being of our people. Please stop this now.
That story and more coming up on this West Virginia Morning. Support for West Virginia Morning is provided by Hope Gas, committed to the growth and development of West Virginia to strengthen the community. Information at wvisforhope.com. Heavy rains and thunderstorms crossed West Virginia overnight, causing flooding and mudslides throughout central West Virginia. A mudslide blocked Route 60 in Glen Ferris near Kanawha Falls in Fayette County. Some areas received up to an estimated 12 inches of rain. Street flooding hit Charleston as well. At 10 o'clock last night, Governor Patrick Morrisey posted on social media that he was closely monitoring the flooding impacting communities across West Virginia. Quote, "Our emergency management teams are coordinating with local first responders as they conduct water rescues and respond to dangerous conditions," unquote. The state of emergency declared following last month's severe storms remains in effect, allowing state resources to be deployed quickly to support communities that need assistance. A federal judge declined on Friday the state's request to dismiss a lawsuit brought by West Virginia's largest overdose prevention group, Solutions-Oriented Addiction Response of West Virginia, also known as SOAR. The group is suing to overturn the state's nearly 2 decades-old moratorium on new methadone clinics. The ruling allows the case to proceed. Access to methadone is critical for people living with opioid use disorder, allowing people who use drugs like fentanyl to begin recovery treatment without dangerous withdrawal, according to a statement from SOAR. More than 12,000 people have died from opioid overdoses in West Virginia over the past 2 decades. But there are only 9 methadone clinics across the state. Many people have to travel long distances to get to a clinic. U.S. District Judge Robert C. Chambers, in his order, said the court has little difficulty in finding that SOAR West Virginia has sufficiently alleged a direct connection between the moratorium and zoning restrictions and injury to its mission. This lawsuit is being brought by the American Civil Liberties Union, ACLU of West Virginia, and Kaplan and Grady. Participants in West Virginia's Tourism Works program have earned more than 25,000 microcredentials and 1,000 college credit hours since the program launched last year, according to a press release from Governor Patrick Morrisey. More than 4,000 West Virginians have enrolled in the free online workforce training program. Tourism supports more than 70,000 jobs in West Virginia, accounting for 1 in 15 jobs statewide. With an estimated 21,000 tourism job openings each year, Tourism Works was created to help prepare West Virginians to take advantage of opportunities in the state's growing tourism industry. Tourism Works is a free online course consisting of 12 modules designed to equip West Virginians with the knowledge and skills to welcome visitors to the Mountain State. You're listening to West Virginia Morning on West Virginia Public Broadcasting. It's 7:53. Across West Virginia, we're expecting mostly cloudy skies. It's going to be fairly humid today, with about a 50-50 chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms. High temperatures ranging from the upper 70s in the northern mountains to the upper 80s in the eastern panhandle. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms expected to taper off before midnight. Lows will be in the upper 50s to the low 60s. Tomorrow becoming mostly sunny by afternoon and fairly pleasant. A little bit more pleasant than recently. High temperatures tomorrow will be in the upper 70s to the mid 80s. In the third installment on our series on data centers, we look how data center proposals are provoking outrage from local opponents. For the Appalachian Mid-South Newsroom, Kentucky Public Radio's Joe Sonka reports that such fights are increasingly common and bipartisan.
The City Council in tiny Bergen, Kentucky held a special meeting in early July where residents could not contain their anger. The council was advancing an ordinance to annex more than 1,000 acres of unincorporated Mercer County farmland, which would double its size. The reason? That's where a developer wants to build a massive hyperscale data center where it would be unencumbered by any city or county zoning rules.
Excuse me! You have asked to be quiet. If you make another outburst, you will be removed.
The council voted 3-2 to give the annexation its first reading over the objections of residents who were not allowed to speak.
Motion to adjourn. Is there a second?
Similar scenes have played out all over Kentucky since last year with increasing frequency. Kentucky passed a new law to give massive state tax breaks to lure the development of data centers, which are the engine of artificial intelligence services pushed by tech company giants. Some welcome data center projects and their promises of major tax revenue for schools and local governments, but it's more commonly met with outright revolt over fears over water and air pollution, noise, or increased electric utility bills.
Greenberg, you can't hide! We demand you take a side! Greenberg, you...
Louisville Mayor Craig Greenberg is one of dozens of local officials across the state dealing with opposition to proposed data centers. Meanwhile, more than a dozen local governments have passed moratoriums over the past year. That includes big cities like Louisville and small rural communities like Mercer County.
Please do not let the greed of a few outweigh the well-being of our people. Please stop this now.
Roughly 200 opponents showed up in Harrodsburg for a Planning and Zoning Commission meeting in late July. Mercer County is conservative and heavily Republican, but Steve Marshall, a data center opponent from Salvisa, says their coalition has all kinds.
I'm a conservative. This group is made up of, you name it, liberals, conservatives, Republicans, Democrats, libertarians. That should say a lot. That's rare.
That point was highlighted by Dallas Waterfield of Bergen. He mentioned Democratic Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez recently holding up jars of dirty water from a well near a Meta data center in Georgia in a congressional hearing.
Even on the news, that AOC, that Cortez woman, she took against it. She had dirty water in a glass on the national news.
Waterfield says he thinks Ocasio-Cortez is a communist and disagrees with her on almost everything, but not this. On the polar opposite side of the data center issue is President Donald Trump, who won Mercer County with 74% of the vote in 2024.
You have the communities that really want the data centers. And frankly, those are the smart communities.
Last week, data center opponents got a win as the Mercer County government passed a one-year moratorium on data centers. The problem? That would not apply to Bergen. After a packed council meeting where more than a dozen Bergen residents spoke in opposition, a vote was delayed on annexation. Interim Mayor Joe Monroe says the developer would have to make its case in order to win support. He says the data center fight has gotten ugly over the summer with threats lodged at public officials.
This fight's than fighting. If this keeps up, we're going to have to take that sign down at the city limits that says this is a friendly little city. Because right now it ain't no friendly little city.
Patatoni, the company behind the data center and annexation plan, did not agree to an interview request about the project. I'm Joe Sonka in Bergen.
That story was produced as part of the Mid-Appalachian as part of the Appalachian Mid-South Newsroom, a collaboration between NPR and several public radio stations in West Virginia, Tennessee, and Kentucky. Visit the special series page under the News tab at our website to find a link to that story and more. West Virginia Morning is a production of West Virginia Public Broadcasting, which is solely responsible for its content. Support for our news bureaus comes from Shepherd University and the Marshall University School of Journalism and Mass Communications. Maria Young produced today's show. You can listen to West Virginia Morning weekday mornings at 7:49 on West Virginia Public Broadcasting, or subscribe to the podcast and never miss an episode. #West Virginia Morning. I'm Chuck Anzelevich.